Good morning, everyone. I'm just realizing that you've probably been hearing me cough this whole time. Good morning. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Turnips and Tea. I've got my peppermint tea here this morning. We've got Moon full vibing. He is very much in the cozy mood today, like me. We've been relaxing all morning by the fire, sipping some tea, catching up on the Discord, and just getting ready for a cozy stream. So good morning to you all, my friends. I'm sorry that my mic was not muted and that I was coughing. I did wake up with a little bit of a cough, but it's just from my heat. I'm going to be setting up a humidifier today, actually, so hopefully that will help. First and foremost, She Anxious, thank you so much for that sub. Thank you so much for that sub. I saw we got some hype in the chat, but She Anxious, thank you so much for that incredible support. All the love in the world to you. All the love, all the love. First thing in the morning, a nice sub. Love to you, She Anxious. Big hugs. How is everybody today? Carson, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Carson can't make an account. That is a hysterical username. I love it. And Basil, welcome on in, both of you. Hugs to you. Iona, I am so glad that you are here because I was just about to talk about you. It's the first thing. I always make a list of things that I want to check in with my friends about on stream. And the very first bullet is the incredible Iona. Okay, so you all know we rated Iona yesterday. She did a 15-hour stream for KK Charity. It was the last stream of January. KK Charity raised $7,600 this January. So if you want to type KK Charity, exclamation KK Charity in the chat, if you go to that link, you'll see all of the streamers involved, links to their channels. Go follow them. They are all amazing. They are all my dear friends, and I adore them. But yesterday, Iona did a 15-hour stream and raised over $2,000 during that 15 hours. Iona and her incredibly generous and amazing community raised over $2,000 in one day. To me, that is a testament to Iona's spirit. If you don't already know Iona, please follow her. I'm sure we're getting shout outs for her in the chat. Iona is a special person, and I cannot tell you how glad I am to know her. We talk so much on this channel about authenticity. Iona is as authentic as it gets, her chaotic, fun spirit brings me so much happiness. Having her on all day yesterday was the highlight of my weekend. So Iona, I love you very, very much. I can't wait to see our friendship continue to blossom. I can't wait to see your channel continue to blossom. This is just the start for you, my friend. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Lots of love. EJ, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. I'm sorry that I'm making you cry, but you deserve it, my friend. You deserve it. I was hella impressed. Simply Enchanted, happy belated birthday, my friend. Let me say my good mornings. Can I just say I'm so happy that Moon is in the bed. He's been, I usually have him hang out in the stream room, but he's been hanging out like up at the window, and I'm just so glad that he's actually chilling by the fireplace now. I didn't even have to put treats in there, so he's just like in his little slumber mood. And I love it. Hi, Lily. Hi, Eloise. My wonderful and incredible mods that make me have the warm and fuzzies every single day. Artsy, good morning. Artsy, part of the early squad. Lana, good morning. Oh my goodness. Noah, hello. Good morning to you, my friend. Love seeing you with those fox emotes. Hi, Denise. Welcome on in. Pear Blossoms, good to see you. I know I saw you briefly at Laura's stream this morning. I finally woke up early enough for Laura's Sunday Stardew stream, so I was really happy about that. Good morning, Erin the Human. Oh my goodness, so many friends. Liz, hello. Self-care Sunday, for sure. I already did a face mask. I don't know if you can tell, but my skin is just glowing. Crafty Crybaby, good morning to you. Welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Mrs. Plant Wonderland, he who is like, whoa, oh my goodness, we're getting lots of follows. Oh, Zidney, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for that incredible raid, Zidney. Welcome on in, Raiders. What were you up to? We are just getting started. We've got our tea. We've got our cozy cat. We've got our favorite Sunday sweatshirt, and we are going to chat for a little bit and then play some Animal Crossing. So welcome on in. I'm Lilith Fox, and I play Animal Crossing. I play Stardew. My whole thing is trying to play games mindfully and having cozy and mindful conversations on stream. So if that's your thing, hang out for a little while. Can we get a shout out for Zidney? Let me know what you all were up to. Raid. Welcome, Raiders. Thank you for the hydrate, Spoo-woo, and also welcome back, Spoo-woo. Good to see you. Geeky Muffin, thank you for the follow. So good to see everybody today. Oh, to be Moon snuggled in bed by the fire. I know. Right before stream, like when I start up stream and I always like let a couple minutes go by. And I was just kind of over there like mushing on him. I was like, please stay there. Former how do I say that? Iowan, now Pacific Northwest resident. The Pacific Northwest is my favorite place in the world. Actually, I think. I mean, I haven't been at all of the places in the world, but it is definitely one of my favorite places, and one of the top places that Sulky and I think about moving to when we do eventually leave New York. We have our eyes on Portland, or just like Oregon in general. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll join you in the Pacific Northwest. I love how you could see my wire. You know what? You all know what this wire is for. It's for my heating pad, because we are still living that cramp life over here. So, but I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Working on your island while you watch this. What are you working on today, Spoo? What are you working on? Yes, all the love for Iona. So much love for Iona. And if I missed saying hello to you, just this is my moment to say good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of the early squad. I love you all so much. I love you all so much, and I treasure our Sundays together. I really, really do. It is 100% my favorite stream day. 100%. Sulky is definitely Moon right now. Sulky is all wrapped up in bed. I barely got her up for stream, but I was like, please come to stream. I did the guilt a little bit. So can we get the Sulky command in the chat? If y'all are new here, Sulky is my girlfriend. She's also an incredible streamer. She's the reason that I stream. She's everything to me, and she loves me so much that she wakes up for my early streams occasionally. So Oregon is pretty. Yeah, I love Oregon. Is that tea good? It's so good. It's peppermint tea. I find peppermint tea to be like very, very soothing. So you'll notice that I'll drink peppermint tea if I'm like feeling like a little stuffy or something from the heat. Because I find that when I'm like, even though I'm vegan and I don't drink like real milk, I don't like drinking milky things when I have like a little bit of a cough. So I'll try to drink like peppermint or herbal tea instead. But if I'm like feeling good and I want to treat myself with tea, I'll always have Earl Grey tea in steamed milk with cinnamon and a little bit of vanilla. That is my favorite tea. Yes, thank you, Sage, for redeeming. Tell Sulky we love her. We love you, Sulky. We love you. Can we get Sulky's emotes in the chat if you've got them? And if not, just all the love for Sulky. All the love. That's adorable. Oh, Tara, I'm glad you think so. We love you, Sage, too. Sage is our angel on stream. Hey, Monoxide. Good to see you, Monoxide. How are you today? I have more Brene Brown quotes for you all today. Because I'm in such a zone. So we're gonna talk a little bit more about Brene Brown. In fact, if you look at the stream title, I added a new command. Can somebody do exclamation manifest in the chat for me? Can we do this, please? Manifest at some point in the next 10 years of whatever this journey looks like on Twitch, okay? Whatever it is, we are going to get Brene Brown to come to stream and have a conversation with me on vulnerability and belonging. I'm going to manifest that. I'm going to manifest it, okay? Vision. Me and Brene Brown sitting here with Moon in between us, or maybe the Bernie meme in between us. Chatting it up about vulnerability and belonging. That is a dream, okay? And I'm going to manifest it. And to like make that happen, we're going to talk more about some of her amazing quotes today, because I enjoyed that thoroughly. I hope you did, but I certainly did. I just called a friend and we encouraged each other for our personal projects. That's amazing, Monoxide. I'm so glad to hear that. Having friends that you can share your deepest goals and visions with, or even things just like, I want to shower today, whatever it is, having people to cheer you on like that is everything. It's everything. And I feel so lucky that I have that in so many of you, honestly, so many of you. Such a great intention. Thank you. Listen, whether it happens or not, I'm putting it out there. I love things like that, especially where you could look back and like you know, and we could be like, oh my gosh, we manifested that 10 years ago. I love it. So we've got that new command. Hi, Phil. Welcome on in. How are you today? How are you today? And Yasmin. So many friends here hanging out. Love to see you. Love to see you. 11 Attic, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. We are full on cozy today. Full on cozy. That's okay. No worries if you can't stay, but thank you for that follow. And Purple Star, welcome in. Welcome in. Both of you. You're gonna grab your Switch. Yes. I love playing early in the morning. I woke up pretty early this morning, but I was in one of those zones where I kept going back to sleep. But I did turn on my Switch and it was like around 6. And I was like sort of like on, but sleeping at the same time. And it was nice. It was nice. I did a little cleanup to get ready for today, but nothing wild. I just sold a bunch of flowers and stuff. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you. You finished your maze. Now, let me ask you, Melissa, are you going to host folks in the Discord for that maze? Because I want to see it. I want to see it. Hi, Sierra Mist. Welcome on in. Welcome on in. And Islanders, Caper, good to see you again. Good to see you again. So many friends. You dragged yourself out of bed. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You could listen to stream in bed. You could listen to stream in bed. Good morning. You were catching up on yesterday's stream before I got on. Oh, I hope you enjoyed it. We had some deep convos. I promise I'll join the Discord in 2 years. Oh, Noah. Yeah. I mean, we love you, Noah. We love you just as much. We love you just as much. You're a cutie. Yes, you're gonna open up after stream. I'm so excited. I love a good maze. I'm very bad at them in Animal Crossing, I've found. Like, I've done a few of them that people have created. Like, if I was to ever do the crunchy maze, oh my God, it would be such an embarrassment. Oh my God, Leanne, you do have a VIP badge. So here, I have been so lax with VIPs. I gave out like 3 of them when I first got them. And then I've been meaning this entire month, I've been meaning to give KK Charity VIP badges. So now everybody in KK Charity has a VIP badge. And I'm so sorry that it took me so long. I'm so sorry. It's one of those things that I just forget. And you know why I think it is? It's because I avoid my stats page on Twitch like the plague. So like whenever I'm in, like, if you're a streamer, you'll know, like, there's like this whole back end to Twitch if you're a streamer where you can see stuff, and that's where you add in like emotes, VIP badges and stuff, but that's also where your like analytics are, and I avoid that page like the plague because I don't want to know. And so I think that's why I just never go in there. Like if I'm ever going in, it's to like edit the stream info, add emotes, which I did add Brewster Pride, and I'm imagining that Brewster Pride will be approved at any moment. I'm hoping maybe on stream today. So keep hitting refresh, my friends. Yeah, and those are like the only reasons I go on. So I'm sorry that it took me such an embarrassingly long time to add my dear KK Charity friends as VIPs. I'm so sorry about that. Can you really do VIP from chat? I always forget you can do so many things from chat. I always forget that. That's so funny. Hi, Brenda. Good to see you, my friend. I'm thinking about making your chili today. I think I have the ingredients. Hi, NJ. Good to see you. Oh, so many friends today. So let me show you all one more time in case you weren't here yesterday. Next week is my birthday on Thursday. Hi, Lola Douglas. Welcome on in. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. So next weekend is my birthday. My birthday is on Thursday, February 4th. And I'm going to have an earlier stream on Thursday than usual. So usually we stream at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but we're going to start up at 1. And Sulky's going to be on, and we are going to eat a cake that I'm going to make, and we're going to do the Animal Crossing birthday event, and some other fun things. So please, please, please hang out with me if you are around. I'd love to see you. Saturday, we're gonna do a community day where I'm gonna tour dream addresses from community members only. So if you haven't gotten your dream address in the Discord, please put it in there. I'm so happy to do in progress islands. Just let me know what your island is about, if you can. And make sure you share the DA, and I would be super happy to tour it. I'm also gonna open, it says my island, but I think I might open Sulky's island because I think that might make more logistical sense. But there will also be some other prizes and things. So this is my way of being like, let's celebrate you all. And then on Sunday, we're gonna have our very first ever subathon, which I am tentatively excited about, So a week from today, we're gonna do our first ever subathon. And I would actually love to know from all of you, like, if there's anything in particular you'd like to redeem with, like for our goals, I would love to know. No pressure if you don't have anything. I have a couple of things in mind. One of them involves fanfic. Okay. But if you have any thoughts on like things that you'd like to see as redemption goals for the subathon, just go ahead and put them in chat. Let me know. I'd love to see them. Saturday is your birthday, Pear Blossoms. Oh my goodness. We're going to celebrate you too. Yes, Brenda, I am going to reset. So yesterday on Sulky Stream, she was talking about how she wanted to reset Mistwood, which is her island. And so this whole time I've been talking about how I'm flattening Elmwood, which is my other island, not the island we're working on today. And I kind of want to reset it now. And here's why. There's two reasons. One, if you reset the island, the DA will like stay. It'll be like a dead island, but the DA will be there. And so I kind of like the idea of like immortalizing the current Elmwood DA and by resetting. So that's like one major thing. And then two, I thought it would be super fun to like reset on stream and do those beginning days together, and like maybe pick an island together, things like that. Those of you who are new here, chat voted during our charity stream last weekend that our next island theme is going to be an all squirrel island with treehouse neighborhoods, which I'm really excited to make. It's, you know, something new that I've never seen, and I'm really excited to do it. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm not 100% sure when we're gonna start it. It probably wouldn't be until after my birthday weekend, but it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. Thank you all for those happy almost birthdays. And hi, Jedi Nissy. Good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. No worries if you're not going to be there. No pressure to come because it's my birthday. That, you know, and definitely no pressure to sub because it's my birthday, okay? That's the ground rules. We've already established those ground rules. This is a no pressure subathon. You're excited for 2 resets. I know. I can't wait to see Sulky do it. I cannot wait to see Sulky reset. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Am I doing a treasure island? No, I don't do treasure islands. I will visit them occasionally, but I don't do them on stream. Thank you for the follow, 1FPS. Welcome on in. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. You're making a treehouse for Shep? Oh my goodness. I am super excited by that idea. I want to make like a giant tree too in the middle of the island or somewhere on the island. Have you ever seen people do these things where they like create a giant tree out of like multiple trees? I want to do that. So I've got some plans. I've got some things in the running. Lola Douglas, oh my goodness, thank you for that brand new sub. Can we get some deletes of that? Are you on a treasure island? I'm not doing a treasure island. So welcome on in to the Fox Den, Lola Douglas. You are so valued, so loved. Remember to wander aimlessly, spread joy, and revel in the little things, my friend. That sub means the world to me. You could use that Prime sub literally anywhere, and you chose to use it here. So big hugs to you, my friend. Welcome on in. We love to have you. Thank you all for that hype. Who's my favorite villager? Marcel. Marcel. We're going to see him in a minute. We're going to see him in a minute. He is my favorite villager, and he fits in to witchy Alderwood perfectly. Perfectly. Sage. Oh my god, Sage, what are you doing? Sage, oh my gosh, gifting 5 tier 1 subs to the community. Sage, oh my goodness, Sage, I love you so, so much. All of these brand new friends to the Fox Den. My subathon is next weekend. Thank you so, so much. Thank you so, so much. I adore you. I adore you. I adore you. Oh my goodness. Welcome on into the Fox Den. Islanders Caper, Catmon, Roja, Heart Rocks, and Lacey. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome on in. That's so funny. I found some inspiration for the new balloons in game, and I need to get gathering. Oh my gosh, the balloons are very cute. So I'm so excited to see all that new stuff. I'm so excited to see all of that new stuff. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. I'm very excited. Yes, Islanders, enjoy your emotes, my friend. Enjoy your emotes. I think I hear my cats like running around like wild in the hallway right now. I think that I hear them like trailing through the hallway. Moon hears them too. Look at him. He's like, what is that? It's Pickle? Oh my gosh, I really hear him. He's like, it sounds like a stampede. That's so funny. You love my LED lights? Thank you so much. They were actually a Christmas gift for Sulky, but I get to reap the benefits too, so. Now I'm confused. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow, my friends. Thank you so, so much. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Lacey, yay! Enjoy your sub, my friend. Enjoy your sub. We got these LED lights from eBay, but I can, you know, it's about time I put my equipment and things in my panels. I promise, this is me promising that I will have all that stuff by our stream on Thursday. So if you're ever curious about like stuff in here, I will link it in a fancy thing in my panel for you all by Thursday. I've been meaning to do it for a long time, so those are the best kinds of gifts, ones that everyone gets to enjoy. Sulky and I do that. We have that a lot because like we, you know, she got me, oh, let me turn this on, by the way. She got me this keyboard for Christmas, but we both get to use it. We also share clothes. So we both get to wear our clothes. So it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. Tina, oh my gosh, Tina, welcome in. So good to see you here, my friend. So good to see you. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for wandering in. And also Mindy, hello, by the way, hello. Good to see you. Good to see you. Oh, Tina, love to see you. Love to see you here. So let's see, should we get going in the game? We've got lots to do today. We've got lots to do. We are gonna continue working on the shops area, and we're gonna make a floating island for Able Sisters. And then also the incredible Liz in the chat was super kind and came over yesterday and brought me a whole bunch of birthday stuff so that we can set up the birthday area. Oh my gosh, Sulky's making it like really gay in here. Sulky's making it really gay in here from the other room. Thank you, Sulky. Moon's like, hello? What's going on, Rainbow? This is actually a good mood. I like this mood. Maybe this will manifest our Brewster Pride emote being approved. Do you think that this will manifest it? I think it might. Sage, we have the same mind. We have the same mind. Sulky likes to do that from the other room sometimes, just like change the colors for me. Also, look at Moon just like thoroughly enjoying chilling in his little bed. Brenda, I have not logged on to Elmwood yet. I'm so sorry. I needed a little bit of a break from Elmwood because I worked so hard to finish it for the DA, and then I toured it for YouTube, and I've been editing that video, and I could not bear to open Elmwood yesterday. I'm so sorry, but I promise I will go on and get your present. I do really appreciate it. I needed a break. I needed a little break from Elmwood, which is another reason I want to reset it, because I'm just like, oh, like I love you, Elmwood. It's been real, but like fresh start. Fresh start. Moon is the most precious. Thank you all for these pride emotes, by the way. I love them all. I recognize a few of them too. I love K's. Super cute. Hi, Charlotte. Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. So good to see you. Welcome on in. And Tokyo is here too. Yay, yay, yay. Welcome on in, everybody. So let's get into the game. Let's get into the game. Here we are doing yoga. This is the incline we built yesterday. You promote resetting, NJ. Thank you. I'm glad that you all agree. I was like, we should do a poll. And then I was like, no, I'm resetting. It feels right. It feels right. And then this is where we put the Nook's Cranny yesterday. So this is all obviously super in progress. But I like it. I like it. I like how this looks. You know, guess what's going here? I'll give you 2 guesses. What do you think I'm gonna stack right here in this little nook? What would fit absolutely 100% perfectly in that spot, right? Pirate barrels. Pirate barrels, everyone. Careful with yoga on the stairs. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. Yep, pirate barrels are going here for sure. What else would go there, right? We need to find a way. So here's my biggest struggle in life, in this game. Look how just like not rustic Nook's Cranny is. Like, it is just so modern. And then like right up the stairs is our beautiful like torn down inn. But then like right over here you've got this like very cartoony like shop, and I just like, we need to find a way. We need to find a way to make this look a lot more witchy. I was thinking panels. Oh my gosh, I don't have a thing right now. That's terrible. I was thinking we could try panels, and also just like making the decorations around it fairly rustic. Hide it with trees, also an excellent idea. So we're gonna need to do a lot of that, because it's definitely not the vibe. It's definitely not the vibe. Like Able Sisters is cute, and I think we can make that look pretty rustic on its little floating islands, but the shop is just not it. But I am really loving its location, so I'm glad with that. I started working on some path stuff here. Again, these trees I'm gonna replant and stunt so that they're a little bit smaller, so that they're not hiding our beautiful inn. Which we might even do that like today or like right now, just sort of so I don't forget. Kate is here, everybody. Welcome on in, Kate. Love you, love you, love you. Good morning to you. I hope you're having a beautiful self-care Sunday. Have you found any ideas, inspo for the tree houses? So I think it was Nilly. So sorry if it wasn't, but somebody amazing, multiple people, posted and sent me some videos on making tree houses. And I loved that. And then I also have my own thought on like making some of the neighborhoods feel treehousey, that we're gonna try. Also, Daisy May is like, hey, Turnips and Tea. It's Turnips and Tea. How come I'm not being featured? Hi, Daisy May. We love you very much. I was also thinking we could put like a little farm next to, like maybe like here we could put like a little farm so that it feels a little bit more rustic here. I like the idea of there being like a farm next to Nook's Cranny, as if they like sell the veggies and stuff inside. So I don't know, I'm thinking about that. But yes, I have some thoughts for the tree houses, but if any of you have any inspo for our all squirrel treehouse island that we're gonna build together, send them my way. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. I've told you this before, I think. What I like to do when I'm trying to build an island, I actually prefer trying to find like real life inspiration. Because I think that when I see like images and stuff from Animal Crossing, I get so caught up in trying to make it look like that, or like I feel like I won't be able to make it look like that. So if I'm looking at like real life inspiration, like for when I was thinking up this idea, what I looked at was like old witch towns, which was really, really fun. So I would prefer that. So I mean, I'm not saying that there is real life images of like squirrels living in a neighborhood, but like maybe tree houses or something. I don't know. If you see anything, let me know. Let me know. Oh my gosh, Yuki, welcome on in, Yuki. It is so good to see you. Can we get a shout out for my dear friend Yuki, who we love and adore here. So welcome on in. So good to see you. And Boku, thank you so much for the bits. Hi, I've been through some hard times and your videos help me stay sane. Hugs from Barcelona. Boku, welcome on in. It's so amazing to have you here. And thank you for that support, my friend. I'm so sorry that you've been having a rough time, but I'm so glad that my videos have helped at least a little. So big hugs to you. Can we get some extra hugs and some love for Boku? Yes, hello Yuki, good to see you. Okay, enjoy your lurk, Brenda. So we've got this now, and SJ, thank you for that follow. Thank you for that follow. We need to make our little courtyard over here. Unless I make this the farm. That's an idea. We might be able to put a little farm over here too. That's an idea. But yeah, I started the pathing over here to connect it a bit. We've got to work on those trees. But the big thing that I want to work on today, the biggest thing that I want to work on today is our floating island for the Able Sisters, which we are going to put somewhere over here-ish. I wanted it to feel like it was just like a little bit offset from Nook's Cranny. I think that I want it to be up a little bit more. So like I want to build it out up here a little bit more and get rid of some of this. And I want to get rid of this bridge and have that bridge be diagonal over there. So that's our plan. That's our plan, what we're going to work on. Thank you all for that extra love for Boku. Big hugs, big hugs. Neon Tiger, it looks good. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We worked on it yesterday. We worked hard yesterday. And these are all the birthday items that the incredible Liz gave us. So I'm very excited to put those out as well. What we do on Alderwood. Oh, Neon, thank you for that follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. What we like to do is keep this area right here to the right of resident services. I broke out, we had a ice skating rink and a hot chocolate stand here. I broke it all down this morning, and we like to keep this a seasonal area. So it changes season to season, whatever's going on. And I was thinking that February, or at least the beginning of February, we could have a little birthday spot so that I can celebrate my birthday. Also, did you all notice I'm wearing shoes today? I saw these boots in my storage and I just thought that they were super cute. And since we're gonna be doing hard work today, I thought we might need to cover our feet. So we're wearing shoes for once. A great term for Google is Treehouse Hotel Inspo. Oh, interesting. I will remember that, Tokyo. Thank you so much. I'm gonna check it out. I am gonna check it out. 2 days in a row. What did did I forget something 2 days in a row? Let me know. Oh, 2 days in a row for shoes. Duh. Small brain, Artsy. I'm sorry. I got there in the end. Health and safety is important. I know. That was my thinking. That was my thinking. So let's see. I think we'll do the birthday spot after. Hi, Genji. Everybody's wearing Kelly's sweaters. Yeah, shoes. Yeah, I got there in the end. I got there in the end. It is early. Midnay, welcome on, and thank you for that follow, my friends. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den on this cozy Sunday. He's patrolling around. Everybody's around town square today. Oh, he was doing some meditation. How on brand. Esco, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Good to see you. Good to see you. You're a sight for these sore eyes. Why are your eyes sore? He wants tomato juice? Ugh, listen, I cannot get on board with tomato juice. Like, I hate tomato juice so much that I can't even drink a Bloody Mary. Like, there's something about, like, I can't have cold soup. Like, there's something about savory drinks that is just it's a hard no for me. It's a hard no. I don't know if you all agree. I see that Silky agrees, which I assumed, but like, no. Tomatoes in general are hard. I like tomatoes. I like tomato sauce and stuff, but it's gotta be like hot. It's gotta be hot. Like I can't, oh, they're talking. I wonder what. 6,000 crunches in 1 minute. They're wearing the same sweater. Oh my gosh. The abdominal distender. That doesn't sound like a word that Genji would use. I've never seen this dialogue. Crunches on crunches. Look at his little face. Ripped and shredded. Ripped and shredded. I honestly don't even know why someone thought that would be good. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm glad that we all agree. Kate loves a Bloody Mary. I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, why is there celery sticking out of it? Like, it's just yuck. It's just yuck. Why would I have a Bloody Mary if I could have like a mimosa or a Bellini? Yuck. I can't. Even thinking about it, I'm just like, ooh. Oh my goodness. I've been in such a snoozy mood. Your voice is lulling me to sleep. Well, Julia, you deserve some sleep, my friend. You definitely deserve some sleep. So get some sleep if you need it. Let's put this stuff in storage until we are ready to decorate so that we can start building up our Able Sisters Island. I feel like they would really enjoy being on a little island. I really do. I was thinking when I was playing yesterday that I wish we could create little islands in the ocean too. Like I would love to be able to have like a little, like to be able to like get in and swim and go to a little island and just like expand out a little bit. I would really love that. What is this Animal Crossing stream about? So what do we do here? Well, right now we are building a rustic old witch town named Alderwood. There is an Alderwood command that will link you to my Let's Play series on Alderwood on YouTube if you wanted to learn more. But in addition to building our witch town, we also like to have kind of cozy, sometimes meaningful, sometimes mindful chats. So if that sounds like your kind of thing, welcome on in. I mean, welcome regardless, but Luno, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It is so good to have you here. I'm so excited for those cupcakes. We're gonna keep the workbench. Also, I've somehow gone through all my creation kits, so we need to like buy some today. It has to be spicy or else. There's a wait, you put pickles in Bloody Marys? Kate, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever vehemently disagreed with you. I've recently decided I'm going for a countryside Neverland theme. I just sort of became that because I love pirates and fairies. That sounds amazing. That sounds like a lot of fun. I love when people come up with themes that are like personal to them. You know what? Let's work on demolishing this bridge real quick before I forget. The reason that I wanted to build an old witch town, or at least one of the reasons, is because I used to spend a lot of time as a child in New England in a very old town that had a bit of a witchy history. And so I liked the idea of kind of recreating it and having a bit of nostalgia. No worries about delayed responses, folks. Never. I had to follow. You sound like a natural entertainer. Luno, I don't know if I'm an entertainer, but I can promise that I will be myself. That's what I can promise. What are we holding a ceremony for? Maybe Nook's Cranny? Or, oh no, the incline. Apro, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. How are you on this beautiful, beautiful Sunday? I have news for you all, my friends. I can't believe this isn't the first thing that came out of my mouth. We are getting snow tonight. We are getting snow, and it's going to be a good amount of it. And I am so excited. I could not be more excited. I could not be more excited. I will be in my full cozy thriving mode with my snow. You expect, if you are part of the Discord, expect lots of pictures. You know me. Lots of gifs about snow and excitement. Sulky will be vibing too. You know we love our snow. Okay, so your job is to make sure I don't accidentally demolish the wrong bridge. Oh, do I only have one bridge? How funny. Oh no, I have two. This is the bridge. And we're gonna put it right back. We're just gonna make it go on an angle. Because I decided that I don't want it to be completely like automatically connected to Abel's. I want you to have to cross across to the forest side of the island first and then go to Abel's. So that's why we're demoing this. But we will put it back. We're just gonna put it back diagonally. You got a bunch last night, Liz. Tell me about it. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You had snow in Belgium last weekend. That sounds cozy. That sounds cozy. You got a ton here last night. Oh my gosh. Okay, okay. It's coming, everybody. It's coming. I love snow pictures. If you all are in the Discord, and you ever get like snow, if you could share the pictures in pics, like there's no such thing as too many. There's no such thing as too many. I love them. I get very excited. I live vicariously through you. We don't get enough snow here. I remember getting snow so often as a kid. But now, oh, my controller just said no. But now we really don't get a lot. And it's kind of lame. It's kind of lame. I really miss like lots of snow. So I wish that this would like automatically be gone, but it's fine. What we'll probably do, let's get our helmet on, safety first, is just break some of the island off of it. And you know what? I know I never do this so early on, but because I woke up with a cough, I was doing a ton of hydrating. So I have to pee. So I'm gonna put you on Be Right Back for just a second. Just a second. I'm gonna go pee. It'll be like super, super quick. So chill here with some music and our cute Be Right Back screen, and I will be right back. Oh no, Leanne, having a bad day. So sorry to hear that, my friend. Big hugs to you. Big hugs to you. You know, I'm here if you ever need anything. You can always DM me. I love you, I love you, I love you. Oh my goodness, follows while we were on. Be right back. That must be Potatoes Art. Magical Megan and the second to last Wonka. Welcome on in. Thank you for those follows. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den on this gorgeous Sunday. So here's what I want to do. Those of you who are new here, when we play Animal Crossing, especially on Sundays, we like to have, you know, conversations, especially when we're doing something that's sort of like mindless, like building and terraforming. So like if we're not really focusing too much on building and what we're doing, it's great to have some nice conversations. So I have a couple more quotes I wanted to read out to you today that would maybe spark some conversation, because they are quotes that I've been meditating on myself. So this is, you know, this is not staying. That will just go away, and then we're gonna build up the island for Able Sisters that way. So that's our plan. Oh my goodness, more follows. Killer D3K. Oh no, gosh, it is Killer Decay. My brain says no to numbers as letters. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Killer Decay, Cherry Day, and Music Geek. Welcome on in, new friends. Welcome. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den on this really beautiful Sunday. Okay, so here's this is the first quote that I wanted to read. This is a short one, but I think that it really works with what we were saying yesterday. So if you were hanging out yesterday, a lot of this is kind of in the same vein, but it's also, I think, really relevant for those of you who might have set resolutions or goals at the beginning of January and now are feeling kind of bad that you haven't been keeping them. And if that's you, like, join the club, right? Like that's all of us. Like, there's a reason that like February is kind of depressing. And I think it's because like a lot of times people set like goals, in the beginning of January and they don't reach. Did I just build the United States here? Like, I think I did. We're going to need to change that. But yeah, so this is for all of you. And Lily 2006, welcome on in. So this one is: healthy striving is self-focused. How can I improve? Perfectionism is other-focused. What will they think? And the reason that I think that this is such an important quote to think about in terms of like goal setting, or just like I prefer to use the word like visions, manifesting, things like that, rather than like specific goals. Because I never want myself to feel bad if I don't make the goal. But I love this idea, and I think it's really, really important, of making sure that the goals that you set for yourself are not rooted in perfectionism and are rooted in your own improvement and not what other people want from you or what other people think that you should be doing. Can I read it one more time? Yes. Healthy striving is self-focused. How can I improve? Versus perfectionism is other-focused. What will they think? So thinking about what you want for yourself and making sure that it's rooted in what you actually want for yourself and improving yourself slowly versus what other people want for you, I think is really, really important. That one's a small sort of simple quote. Does anyone know of how to get rid of a stabbing pain in your upper stomach? Oh my gosh. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I don't know if anybody is gonna know that. But maybe it's a gas pain. Maybe you need to like step up, stand up and stretch a little bit. Yes, I accidentally built America. We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. I promise. And it's gonna look a little weird over here until I can get rid of this bridge, because I do want it to come down like that. So I prematurely separated it. But we won't be able to terraform the bottom of here until this bridge is destroyed. You miss traveling? Oh gosh, I due to I just got into traveling before the pandemic. Like Sulky and I just started getting into traveling. Or I guess I shouldn't say Sulky, but like Sulky got me into traveling right before the pandemic. And then the pandemic happened. And like now we can't travel. And now we can't travel. See, that quote clearly represents why my goal to walk every day isn't working out. I started great, but since have failed completely. What my mom wants isn't what I want. Exactly. You need to identify who you want to be as a person. There's like this, okay, like listen, this is like ridiculous, okay? It's an Incubus song. Like, I don't know if any of you even know Incubus, okay? So if you don't, just like quietly ignore. But Incubus has this song about like making yourself. And I always think about it with this because it's literally true. Like if you don't make yourself, somebody else is gonna. And like that somebody could be a parent, that somebody could be a professor, it could be society itself. Like somebody is going to try to make you fit a mold if you don't decide who you want to be and what's important for you. And so that song has always stuck with me because it's literally like it's very, very true. Like if you don't sit and think about who you want to be as a person, you are going to be passively made or slowly made into what other people want you to be. And I fully believe that. There is so much external pressure for how we should be, and it comes from so many different places. You know, it comes from like our families and the values that they have for us. It comes from society. It comes from just like so many different places, lots and lots of pressure for how you live your life. And if you don't decide for yourself how you want to live your life, somebody else is going to do it for you. And it's going to be like a slow thing. Like you might not even notice it. And chances are very, very likely that people, like other people, have made you who you are today. And I know that that's a scary thought, but it's true. And it's not always for the better. It's not always for the better. So when I'm thinking about goals, and small incremental change that I want to make month to month, year to year, I make damn sure that it is rooted in what I want for myself and not what other people want for me. And I think that one of the purest examples of this is like resolutions that are related to your appearance. Especially as women, right? I mean, not to say that men are immune to this, but like especially as women, there is a tremendous amount of pressure to be thin, to be constantly working on your appearance, to never age. And there are so many resolutions that are relating to that. Like, you know, I'm going to run every day, or I'm going to lose 30 pounds. And like, it's great if you want to be healthy, right? Like I have a goal of wanting to eat healthier, make sure I'm eating my greens every day, things like that. But it's rooted, and I have to work at this every day, but it is rooted in me wanting to like feel better, be less anxious, have more energy, things like that, versus me wanting to fit into a bathing suit. Like this idea of like a summer body, like the work you do in the winter will give you your summer body. Like, I'm sorry, but my body is a summer body no matter what kind of body it is, right? Like it's, yeah. And there's so much pressure, and you might not even notice that the pressure is there, but it's there. Cece, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Let me catch up on chat. I think you all are saying awesome things. I love that you all know Incubus and that you agree that it's an amazing song. So that quote relates so much to my relationship with movement. I've been trying to find the right kind that brings me joy, not what I think I should do for others. 100%. Think about what brings you joy. And have your, like, I think working towards being a better you is the best thing that you can do. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying don't make a goal. I think that, you know, reflecting on what's going well in your life and what isn't going well is really, really important. But I want you to like really question and examine who is making you think about like who is influencing your perception of things, because chances are there are a lot of factors in that. There was something else I saw that was really well said. So many want to profit off of our insecurities. 100%. That is so, so true. And influence of others on your self-worth and personality traits is 100% real. It's how you use and alter those things for you that will change your life and how you live it. Exactly. And like, you know, it can be something as simple as like how your perception of your body and how you look and your weight and your appearance and things. Or it can be something like, you know, your sexuality, you know, it took me a very long time to come to terms with my sexuality because I was living with so much pressure, on like, you know, pressure to be straight, right? Compulsory heterosexuality. It's a thing, you know, like and it was certainly a thing in my family. And so, it took me a long time to come to terms with that. I agree. I mean, that is also related to kids' sexuality. Exactly. 100%. Dubstep. We're on the same page. I grew up listening to people telling me I'm fat and being bullied for it. I started not eating. And I was almost admitted. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Julia. You all, I mean, some of you know that, I am also an eating disorder survivor. And that took me a very long time to deal with, a very, very long time. So I love you, and I hope nothing but the best for you. And I'm always here for you, Julia. I hope you know that. Hi, Laura. Good to see you. Always good to see you, my friend. I adore you. Is this island big enough? I think it is, right? I think we could get Able Sisters and a bridge hanging out up here. And I think we could put a bridge there. Let's see. We won't be able. See, I should have waited to demolish this bridge because I want to be able to see if I can fit Abel's here and then have a bridge here. But I think I can. And chances are pretty good that one of you knows how much space there needs to be between a building and a bridge. So let's go get Able Sisters in our pockets and like see what we feel. Trissa, thank you for that follow, my friend. And Ashley is a gamer now. I think I missed you come in. I'm so sorry. But welcome on in, both of you. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It is amazing to have you here. It is amazing to have you here. 4 years of being in recovery, Phoenix, amazing. Congratulations to you. That is huge. That is huge, huge, huge. I just followed, but this conversation has really resonated with me. And trying to manage your eating disorder with all the New Year's resolutions and pressure. Yeah, there's so much pressure. I love you all. And I think my way out of the like intense dysmorphia that I started having issues with that at like 8 years old. Okay, so like my whole life. And my way out of that was realizing that I needed to be the one who determined what success looked like for me and what like health looked like for me and what, you know, how I wanted to live my life, how I wanted to look, where I wanted to put my my focus. And I don't want my focus to be on things that to me are frivolous, like how I look. There's other things. There's so many other things. Sending consensual hugs to the whole Fox Den. Liz, we love you so much. Thank you all for being the sweetest. I really do appreciate you. I hope you know that. And Cindy, welcome on in. Thank you so much for that follow. So good to have you here. So I have another one. Are we ready for another quote? I love that we do this. Okay. Like after yesterday's stream, I spent so much time just cracking up at myself for like having a stream dedicated to Brene Brown. And like, if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh at, right? So like, I just think that like, and I'm proud of this about me, but like, I'm just like so relentlessly myself. And I like the fact that I've carried that into Twitch makes me really happy and proud of myself, but it also makes me laugh hysterically, like at just how me I am. Like it's hysterical. Ashton and Sophie, both of you, welcome on in. It's so good to have you here. We're playing Animal Crossing, but we're also having some like cozy and kind of deep chats. So it's good to have you here. New here, but this is a great conversation. How I manage this kind of thing is mindful setting of weekly intentions, going outside, meditation, working out, reading, doing something for my soul. It's a great way of keeping in tune with your needs and also viewing the progress of your hard work. 100%, Sophie. I think that is so well said, and it's perfect. What I like to do is actually Leanne, who's in the chat. Oh my gosh, let me see if I can say it correctly. So Lekosanya, Lekosan. Is that, am I saying it right, Leanne? Oh my gosh. But anyway, Leanne, who is amazing. If we haven't already gotten a shout out for Leanne, please get one. She does bullet journaling. I didn't do it right. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh gosh. I've heard it so many times, but I overthink it. She does bullet journaling, and she got me back into it, because she does it in this way that's like really like not perfectionism. Like it's just well, like she just does it so well and very relaxed. And I got back into it for that. And I've been putting like habits, a very few, because you've got to focus on a few at a time, right? If you try to like change your entire lifestyle in a month, you're going to crash and burn. Like it's just true. You're just not going to be able to do it. No matter how dedicated you are, it's just not going to happen. Okay. But so I started bullet journaling again, and I started putting like tracking some habits and more like intending habits. And that has really helped me too. Especially some of the habits that like are harder for me to do every day. I want to get into bullet journaling, but it's sad when it's not aesthetic. Well, that is and it's weird for me to say that Leanne helped me with that, because actually her bullet journal is really beautiful. So this is not me being like, Leanne taught me that a bullet journal can be ugly. Like that's like, please don't take it that way. Okay. But like she literally did teach me that like it's not the point, you know, and it was a really good reminder. And I thought that bullet journaling had to be that, and that's why it didn't work out for me. And then since I let go of that, I stopped trying to do calligraphy. Like I admire people who do calligraphy in their bullet journals, but it's just not for me, because I get too caught up in that. So instead, I'm fine with my journal just being my print, and like being very minimalist. And I've been really enjoying it. And so I'm very thankful to Leanne for getting me to that point. There's a pun and it's not the point. Oh my gosh. I love it. Yeah, I knew you would understand, Leanne. I knew you would. Lekosan. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm never going to get it, because now I've got like a brain thing with it. So again, we're going to get rid of this bridge. And once we get rid of the bridge, we'll figure out how we want this island to be shaped. I don't know if a bridge will be able to go here. I hope that it will. But I guess we'll have to wait until tomorrow. Hi, Kato. So good to see you here. Love you. Very, very, very big hugs to you, Kato. Can we get a shout out for Kato? She's amazing. You should all know Console Kato, YouTube queen, Animal Crossing queen, and dear friend. You started habit tracking this week. Yeah, that's amazing, Pear Blossoms. I love that. Okay, so I have another quote for you before we start building out where this bridge is going to go. So this one is, Brené Brown has this concept of like daring greatly. And for her, courage is the root of everything. Okay. And so this is one of my most favorite and most bookmarked quotes that I'm sharing with you all. I want to be in the arena. I want to be brave with my life. And when we make the choice to dare greatly, we sign up to get our asses kicked. We can choose courage or we can choose comfort, but we can't have both. Not at the same time. Vulnerability is not winning or losing. It's having the courage to show up and be seen when we have no control over the outcome. Vulnerability is not weakness. It is our greatest measure of courage. Okay, that is one of my favorite quotes. When I read it, I get like mushy, like full on mushy. And what I love about it is this idea, first of all, of how much courage it takes to be vulnerable. And I think that's why so many people don't do it is because it's hard. It's not like, you know, being vulnerable. There's a difference between being vulnerable and sharing stories, right? Like there's like true vulnerability is bringing your authentic space, your authentic self to spaces where you're not 100% sure it will be welcome or seen. So like for me, vulnerability is like, it is my daily effort of being who I am and being okay with who I am and bringing who I am to every single space, not changing who I am depending on the space that I'm in. And that to me is something I had to work really, really hard on, and still have to work on. I still have to work on that. Molly Kate, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Thank you so much. And so that's what I love this quote. I love this quote. It's a really beautiful quote. And I think thinking about how courageous you are being with your friendships, with your relationships, you know, thinking about whether your friendships and your relationships are shallow, thinking about whether you're changing yourself to get views on Twitch or to make friends, or are you bringing who you are and exactly who you are, and are you okay with who you are, to those spaces is very, very important. I remember my first stream, I think it was my first stream, or maybe it was my second, when we were all like, it was back in the day before the chat was trained not to tell me how many people were watching, right? And like people were saying like, oh my God, like I can't believe you have X amount of people watching you on your first stream, right? And I was like, wait, please, I don't want to know. And I went on this whole thing about how I was really proud of myself that I had gotten to a point where I was going to do my thing no matter how many of you came. And it was just going to be me doing what I wanted to do on stream, no matter how many people came and liked it. And that was like a moment for me where I realized that how much I have actually grown. And I always think about that as like a marker for me, because I never want to lose that. I never, ever, ever want to lose that, no matter where this Twitch journey brings us. Let me catch up, because a lot of you are saying really beautiful things, and I want to make sure that some of it is heard. Let's see. I was just thinking about vulnerability this morning. Well, a little bit short. I'm so glad that you came in. I love the quote. I've heard it before, but you made it sound even more powerful. Cece, first of all, hello, Cece. Good to see you. And thank you for that. And also welcome on in, Danny Not So Phantom. Awesome username. Agame. Let me know if that's how you like to be called. And then Ratty Lauren. Welcome on in, all of you. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Brene Brown's Gifts of Imperfection was the first of hers I read. That is one of my absolute favorites, Phoenix. Also, hi, Phoenix. Good to see you. I love seeing you here. It is one of my favorite books. I've read all of her books, and that one stands out as a favorite to me, too. Vulnerability is so real here on this platform, and some of my favorite streamers, Kay, Lilith, Ryan, etc., bring vulnerabilities to such a a public place. It allows the community to feel safe and brave enough to be vulnerable as well. It's so very important. Thank you for saying that, Liz. Also, like, seeing my name lumped in there is just oof. I love you. Thank you. How long have I been streaming? Do you mean today or in general? I'll give you both. So we started at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 10:45. So it's been about an hour 15 minutes today. And we celebrated our second month of streaming on Thursday. I mean, we didn't really celebrate it because I didn't tell anybody, because I didn't realize. But that was our second month of streaming. We just finished it. So we are now entering our third month, which is so exciting. Can't believe it's already been that amount of time. Not thinking about the numbers thing is definitely something I think I need to try to learn. I'm working on starting up a podcast, and without it being out yet, I feel like I'm worrying about if people will like it or listen to it, when I should just be thinking about whether I'm excited about doing it and proud of putting myself out there. 100% Islanders. Here's the thing. The reason I am doing this thing on Twitch, and I think that everyone needs to think about this. And this is not me preaching, okay? Like, I promise, like, this is not me being a preacher. But, like, I think that if you're going to do a thing like content creation or honestly anything, you need to come up with your reasons for doing it that are so beyond that thing being popular. Because if your reasons for doing a thing is to grow numbers and to have viewers and to become famous or to make money, like those reasons are not going to get you through the ups and downs. Why am I going over here? I need to go over here. Those are not going to get you through the ups and downs. They're not going to make you enjoy the thing itself. Like I told you all that streaming has become a restorative act for me. And I mean that when I say it. I wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. I find streaming to be very, very cathartic. And I think that the reason is because I'm not putting weight on how well I do. I'm not racing to get partner. I don't ever look at how many of you are here during stream or after. It's not defining the experience for me. What's defining the experience for me is, am I enjoying this? Am I being my whole authentic self while I'm doing it? Am I putting out into the world something that means something to me? Whether it's one of you here or 20 million, am I putting out what is important for me to put out? And if I can say yes to myself for that, then I have a guiding principle and I'm going to enjoy what I'm doing. And so if you are thinking about doing content creation, or you are already doing content creation and you are finding that you don't enjoy it, try shifting your perspective from success being, I have this many viewers, I'm trying to grow to this point, and try thinking about why you're trying to do it in the first place. And if the reason that you're doing it is for all of that, like views, numbers, I'm telling you right now, you're not going to be happy long term, because numbers and views fluctuate. They just do. And you are not going to find joy in what you're doing. Like you're going to get to a point where you have 3,000 people watching you each stream, and you're still going to be showing up to stream every day, not really finding anything or getting anything out of what you're doing. You have to be able to enjoy what you're doing and get something out of it other than views. And that way, if you do grow, which I think if you are genuinely being yourself, you will find other people who appreciate that vulnerability. That's just the way it is. If you are putting out your true authentic self and not a person, not putting on a facade of like, I'm being true and I'm being vulnerable to try to get views. Like that's cheating. That doesn't work. Okay. Like it has to be true. It has to be you authentically working on this every single day, every time you go on stream. Right. And we've talked about the pressures of Twitch. Twitch makes it hard. Twitch emails me out my stats after every single stream with arrows that are like green or red, depending on how I did. And I had to turn those emails off, right? Like it's very tempting. It's very tempting to try to focus on those kinds of markers. But you have to make a choice every single day to do it for the joy of it and to work on yourself. Not just for yourself, but for your community. I missed some follows. Gimby, welcome on in. And beans. I love that. I love that. Welcome on in, both of you. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Arctic. Oh my gosh, Arctic. I was just thinking about how I've missed so many of your streams lately. I'm so glad that you're here. Can we get a little shout out for Arctic Pixie? It's good to see you. I really hope you can do a video on this, Lilith. Yeah, we have videos on this already scripted. Lots of videos. So if you actually are new here and you don't know about the Streamers Den, if you do ! Streamers Den in the chat, this is a brand new project. We have lots and lots of this coming. Lots and lots of this kind of talk. It's why it's so heavy on my mind right now, is because I've been helping. Sulky and I have been working on scripts. So if you are a content creator, or if you're not, you just want to see the behind the scenes, subscribe to our new YouTube. I'm very excited for it. Turning off viewer count is a game changer. 100%, 100%. And I've said this before, like, there's a lot of people out there who will say, like, turn off your viewer count because that will make you grow viewers because you'll be more comfortable. That's missing the point. It's missing the point. The point is not turn off your view count so that you grow viewers. The point is turn off your viewer count and forget it and never think about it, because it's not the point. That's a big, big distinction. There's a big, big distinction there, I think. I feel like right now with this big boom in streaming, people are trying to stream to make money instead of streaming because they love making content and creating a community. 100%, Mindy. Streaming is community building. I believe that. I think if you're going to have a successful stream, you're trying to build a community. You're not trying to make money. You're not trying to become famous. Streaming has to be a we thing. I think. It's my opinion. Of course, I'm the one talking. But I think it's got to be a we thing. Always. And maybe that's the queer theorist in me. But like, I think that like the point of it should be community. And that's where I get joy in it. You know, if I didn't focus on the community element, I don't think I would enjoy it as much. If it was just me up here thinking about how cool I am for being up here, my God, how? I just know, like that's not it. Been fighting the urge to cry all morning because I can't figure out why, but this discussion is making me feel okay about crying. Cece, crying is therapy. I cry all the time. Sulky can tell you. I'm a crier. And I cry for like, I cry for good things and bad. Violin Witch, welcome on in. I think I didn't welcome you. I'm sorry for that. Let me tell you what I just did here. Okay, so I planted these trees where there were trees before. And what I'm gonna do is stunt them. So like this one at the front, I'm gonna keep this one a baby tree. And how I stunt a tree is by planting a fruit behind it at the stage that I want it to stay. So if you like plant a tree, I think I have one over here. Hang on, I'll show you. Where did I put that little tree? Here we go. Here's a stunted tree. See, it's not as big. So I put a fruit tree behind this tree right there that you can't even see, that kept this tree small. And the reason I did that is because we used to have an ice skating rink there and I wanted to be able to see it. And if the tree was full size, we wouldn't see it. Another reason I do that is because if your tree is not fully grown, it won't count towards your tree total. And so you'll be able to keep 5-star ratings with a lot of trees. So we do have some Animal Crossing tips as well, okay? Angel Face and Tizzy, welcome on in. Thank you for those follows. Waiting for the day I see the Lilith Fox method on bookshelves. Listen, it's my dream to write a book. It is my dream to write a book. So when all of you say that you like want me to write a book, it makes me giddy. But like I was talking to Sulky, I was like, I should write a book, like a maybe self-help or whatever. I don't know if that, like, I hate that classification of books, but that is the category it would probably be thrown in. And then once I've got like an audience, then can I put out like my like 2,000 page giant fantasy novel with like maps and like, cause that's like, that's really what I want to write. Okay. Like I want to be like the next Tolkien. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have that big of an ego, but I do want to write a fantasy novel that's like really, really long and has maps and like languages and things like that. But I also feel like nobody would read that. So Sayu, welcome on in. Rebecca, welcome on in. And Paige Polly, welcome on in. How is everybody on this Sunday? I'm having a really good Sunday. I don't know about you. Plus, if you're yourself on stream, then you don't have to ever worry about changing games as people are here for you and not the game. Iona, 100%. And also, if you're not yourself on stream, you're going to be tired of trying to be somebody else for so long. Like, if your goal is to grow viewers and to make money off this and be famous, if you get your way and you get your way based on like another personality that is not your own, then what's the point? How are you gonna keep that up? How are you gonna keep that up? I'm so behind on chat. I'm so behind on chat. I'm sorry, everybody. We're talking about crying. I can't wait to get our cry emote. I can't wait to get our cry emote. I feel like it's gonna be really well. It's gonna be a used one. As a viewer, Lilith could play whatever or just chat for hours, and I would still follow the stream. Julia, that means so much. That means so much. Hi, Kaysen. Good to see you, Kaysen. So good to see you. Big hugs. Big hugs. Crying is great. Crying is great. There's nothing wrong with crying. I think that whole idea that there's something wrong with crying comes from like trash. Oh, here's Marcel. Let's say hi to him. Marcel, come out from the tree. What are you doing over there, bud? Come here. Hey, it's Lilith. I like running into you. I love running into you, Marcel. He overslept. Oh my god, maybe that's why I didn't find him. Cute. We love you, Marcel. I love when you wear that coat too. I came over here because I needed to remember what Abel's sister looks like. I'm trying to think of like what we want to put on the island with it. I think that I want to put, so we've got like the Abel sisters here. I want to have a bridge here. And then I want to have a bridge over here, but maybe it could be a land bridge. And I was wondering if we could get some mini islands in here too. So I want to try to do that. Yes to writing a book. Also, hi, Clover. Listen, I'll try. I'll try. I do have something that I'm working on that is, I don't know when it's going to be released, so I don't want to fully talk about it, but it involves writing and it involves my voice. Those are the hints, okay? And it's something I'm working on, and I'd love for it to be released relatively soon, but I'm also aware that I'm starting a lot of projects right now that still kind of need my love. So like my YouTube channel is still undergoing its little change of focus. I have a lot of videos that I'm currently editing for that need to come out. Streamer's Den is a brand new baby. So we've got lots of projects going on that I want to give my full attention to. But this other thing I also want to come out soon, so it'll come. It'll come. But that is all I'm gonna say about it. That's all I'm gonna say about it for now. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, I'm glad I found you. I would read that book. Oh my gosh, stop. Y'all are making me blush. Can we get the blush emote in the chat? I'm making a little island right now. That's if you were wondering. I like making little islands in my like bodies of water. They don't always like me making them though, as you can see. As you can see, sometimes they put up a fight. My controller keeps being like, nope, no walking. It's Sarah Ray. Welcome on in, my friend. Welcome on in. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It's so lovely to have you here. I hope you're having a really beautiful Saturday. I mean, Sunday. Oh my gosh, my brain. Oh gosh. Here comes the podcast. Oh my god. Wild stuff. As opposed to land islands. No, I just mean like small islands. Does that make sense? And what I like to do with the islands is put weeds on them. So like, we'll probably put like a little something on the island, but mostly it's gonna be weeds. I just feel like it makes it look cool. Also trees look good on them. Okay, so let's separate these. I'm very aware that I keep making like country shaped little islands here. It's making me laugh. Like, how did I just somehow make the United States again? Don't want that. Hi, listen, chat. Hope you're all good. Sorry I'm late. No such thing as late. No such thing as late ever. How are you today? That's a cool shape. I like that shape. Yeah, I think I want to do that. Okay. Can I put a tree here? I think I can. Yeah, look at that. I could definitely put a tree there. I actually don't like how close they are though, so hang on. Lilith is America confirmed. Who knew I was so patriotic? Who knew? What command? What command are you looking for? Design codes. It's in the title. Exclamation design codes. Basically, it's just bringing you to the Discord because that's where I put them. So if you are 18 or older and you'd like to join the Discord, it is such a cozy space that I am so wildly proud of. It's a shared space for me and Sulky and our communities, and you all make it such a special and wonderful place that I am like endlessly proud of. So please join if you are interested in that. So what I'm doing is planting these weeds here, and once we pick up the rest of the weeds on the island, which is a project I need to work on, these will grow. You can have 149 weeds on your island, and they will grow. And once these grow, I think that they will look really cute on the island. And if you don't like the type of weed that plops down, you can always just pick it up and wait till you get the one that you want. All of my tips are about weeds. This is like all of my tips are about trees and weeds. I can tell you anything there is to know about weeds and trees in Animal Crossing. Oh gosh. Sulky, Spritz, you're an amazing mod. Enjoy your lurk, Leanne. I hope you feel better soon. Just found this channel, but I can already tell you're gonna do wonders for your viewers and their mental health. Thank you for being safe and comforting. SJ, you're doing wonders for my mental health. Thank you so much for being here and for hanging out and for being so kind and so sweet. It means everything. Love and War Baby, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Thank you. Oh yeah, Leanne, the brain fog is real. The brain fog is very real. Oh, we've got a mindful moment. Perfect timing. Give me 1 second. And Tofu is here. Tofu, I'm sorry I missed you come in. Fake friend. Hi, Tofu. Good to see you. Love you. Okay. Hi, everybody. Moon is still vibing. So I was thinking about picking him up for mindful moment, but he's so comfy. We're not going to disturb him. So if you are new here, Mindful Moment is one of my very favorite channel redemptions on this channel, and it is a chance for us to practice a little bit of mindfulness together. And the way that works here is that we are all going to take a moment to be in the present moment and to notice our surroundings, notice our feelings, and express at least one thing that we are feeling gratitude for in this moment. It can be really small. Like, I am very grateful for the feeling of my favorite mug. This is my favorite mug of all time. And I love to like have my hands on it and feel the warmth of my tea and smell the tea. And things like little exercises like that will ground me in the present moment and keep my mind from fleeting to the past, fleeting to the present, focusing on everything but the present. I'm fleeting to the future and will help me focus on the present. And then in that present moment, what am I grateful for? What am I feeling? And profoundly, what I'm feeling this morning is an intense gratitude for every single one of you who shows up and does this work with me. Because you are just so supportive of my authentic self that I feel a tremendous sense of belonging. And there is no better gift. There is no better gift that one human can give another than to acknowledge and see a person's authentic self and show them love and belonging. So you all give me a gift that I honestly never thought that I would ever experience. So thank you for that. And I hope that I can repay that. And I will strive to repay that. I will strive to repay that. Hannah Cosgrove, welcome on in. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. If you would like to share something that you are grateful for in this moment, I will read some of them out. And I love doing that. I love seeing what you all are grateful for. Let me scroll up. Oh, good. I didn't miss you. You were creeping. I have seen you talking in a lot of chats and loving the stream, so I had to follow. Love and more, baby. Welcome in. Yeah, my kitty is so cozy. I'm so grateful for him as well. As a therapist, I'm living for the amount of acceptance and mindfulness in the stream. Cece, welcome on in. It's great to have you here. Therapists do amazing work. I wouldn't be who I am today without therapy. So thank you for your work. Thank you. Lily, oh Lily, you're so cute. I'm grateful for my bed and warm cover as I recover from 14 hours of watching Iona's amazing 15-hour stream. That is dedication, my friend, and enjoy your cozy day. Dolorix, welcome on in. We are having a mindful moment. We are expressing what we are grateful for in the chat right now. So you came in at a good time. Grateful for my weighted blanket. Oh my goodness, I want one of those. I really do want one of those. So very grateful for all the deep, meaningful discussions we've had this weekend. I'm truly inspired, and it has truly inspired and focused me after a rather difficult week. Thank you, Lilith and Silky and the mods for cultivating this community and allowing us all to be vulnerable and open. Liz, thank you so much for that. It means more to me than I could ever say. So, I feel grateful for the coziness of my blankets and the time to play Stardew with my girlfriend. Are you doing a co-op farm? I want to do a co-op farm with Silky if she'll have me. Anime girl memer, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. I'm grateful for getting to snuggle up in a blanket. Oh my goodness, so many blankets in Stardew today. Those are great. Those are great for mindfulness. They really are. Grateful for the motivation I've been feeling to decorate my island. I've started to enjoy it again, and it's really coming along. Eloise, I love your island creations. I'm excited to see what you make. I'm feeling grateful for you creating a mindful moment in your stream. Thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much for saying that. Grateful for sunshine, 100%. The support of this community gives to all its members and the open-mindedness. Thank you for saying that. That means the world. And like I say to you all the time, I host the space, I set the tone, you bring it to life. You all bring yourselves with no judgment and just lots of love, and I appreciate that. I appreciate it. I'm so grateful to be in my senior year of college. Oh my gosh, congratulations. I know it's a weird year to be a senior in college, but just remember how much work has brought you to this point, and how much there is to come for you. That's amazing. Quiet Sunday mornings with a little extra coffee. I'm gonna have some after stream for sure. Oh my gosh, Summer Baby Momo. I don't know how I missed that. It didn't come up on my feed, but thank you so much for converting your Prime Gaming sub to a tier 1 sub. Thank you so much for that support, my friend. All of the love in the world to you. All the love in the world to you. Grateful to be safe and healthy at home. 100%. Fluffy socks. Oh my gosh, so much gratitude today. Look at all of this gratitude in the chat. Look at you all sharing with each other these really deeply personal things that you are feeling special gratitude for in this moment. I love that so much. Thank you all for sharing. I appreciate it more than you could possibly know. I appreciate you more than you could possibly know. And Liz, thank you for this mindful moment. Thank you so much. One last little glance at Moon before we go back to gameplay. Being an absolute gooey man over there. A gooey man. Hi, Selkie. Good to see you. Lilky co-op farm would be a race to marry Penny. I know. Could we have like a three-way relationship with Penny, please? But you know what? Honestly, like Leah has really grown on me, so I'm okay with marrying Leah. I'm thankful for food and my girlfriend. Yes, definitely. I love all this. Thank you all for sharing. You're amazing. If I didn't read it out loud, it's just for the sake of time, but I'm reading them all to myself right now, and I'm so appreciative. So appreciative. And yes, thank you again, Momo. It's so nice to have you here. So nice. So what are we thinking of this island? I know it's going to take some imagination because of this bridge, but I think I like it. I think I like it. I hesitate to make the body of water too big because we do need to have space on the right side of the island for the rest of the forests and stuff. But I think we have enough space. I'm kind of liking how it's made the map look too. Thank you for that hydrate. I actually need it, so I'm gonna take some water. Yes, a little bit short. You came in with Ryan's raid yesterday. Oh my gosh, thank you for hanging out. It's so amazing to have you here. We love Ryan endlessly, and I'm so glad that you came back today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. The map does look beautiful. I'm kind of into it, and I like this body of water in the middle. This is what I'm talking about with. So this is my first island where I didn't flatten it before building. And I found that I've been using the natural layout that came with it. And there was like this little body of water in the middle, and it kind of inspired me to make this little body of the water be like a central thing in the island. And what I like about it is that we have these 3 sections for Alderwood. We have the swamp on the bottom left. We have the city town up on the top left, and then that whole other side there that you can see on the right that's kind of broken off is our forest. And I just feel like it's made it really feel like 3 distinct areas, which is what I kind of wanted. So I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. I'm so excited. It's also, we're getting close to being able to work on those foresty areas, which is bringing me a lot of excitement. The person in me who's not used to doing towns, I hate how the pathing looks up at the top, like, but it's okay. It's okay. No, the middle is Able Sisters. That's a great question. I've been trying to think about what to do with my house, and maybe we can run around and figure that out right now. So my character is a witch for sure. So I was thinking that she belongs in the forest with Marcel, Hazel, Genji, and Winnie, but I'm just a little concerned about space because I want them all to have their own yards and be kind of like stretched out. So a part of me is wondering, do we keep the house where it is? Let me show you it. I kind of like how like hidden it is. So it's like through here and like there's the house. So I kind of like that, but I also was thinking we could put like another villager here instead, like a house that won't take up so much space so you can see more of this pretty terraforming we did. So I was thinking Genji's house might be kind of cool over here. And then we could either put my house in the forest, or I was wondering, like, is there a space for the house in the city? Go in the swampy area or stay where you are. Genji does like it there. He's always hanging out there. He's always hanging out there. Hi, Anusha. Good to see you. Checking in from the airport. I hope you had a really safe flight, and I hope you're feeling good. I know this has been a little bit of an emotional trip for you. So sending you extra love and hugs, okay? Because like I just don't know where the house would go in the town. Like we're kind of running out of space in the town. So there's like the inn, there's Raymond's house, there's Wolfgang, Marshall, Pudge, who's gonna be Winnie. We have to, actually I wanna finish this out today too. Technically we could build out a space for my house over here, but I don't know. Yeah, my character's not a townie. You're right, Artsy. You're right. So I'm either gonna leave her where she is, or I'm gonna put her in the forest and have Genji be where she is. I'll have to play around with it. But I do think that what I'll have to do is move the house to the beach like to a different beach temporarily so that we can kind of play with it and see. Lurking for a while, Wally. Take the doggo out. Enjoy your lurk, Sam, and enjoy your walk. You love where my house is? Okay. I mean, I like it too. So we'll see. We'll see. And I have to remember, I could also put some of the villagers on the beach in the foresty area. So it's not like, I do think that like, it seems like not a lot of space, but I think it is going to be enough space. I can't believe how close we are to being like finished with this island. It's kind of wild. I mean, we have a lot of work to do, but it's like terraforming wise, like we're more than halfway done, which is just weird. Hey, pictures and plants. Good to see you. Good to see you as always. Let's keep building out around here then. Let's like work around Pudge's house and see what we can get up to. I need to figure out a transition between where this town ends and when the forest begins over here. This is also where our secret beach is. So I was thinking I might just like have the cliffs end here and like make this over here flat land. So we got lots of work to do. We got lots of work to do. Lots to do. Who's gonna be my sea witch / warlock? So I feel like Genji makes sense on the beach. I don't know why. So the witch ones are Marcel, Hazel, Winnie, and Genji. And I just think that Genji makes sense on the beach. But honestly, Marcel and Hazel's houses would look good on the beach. So I don't know. I haven't really started conceptualizing them yet because I've been so focused on this other part. Oh my gosh, me just like going in all the wrong places because of controller drift over here. Here we go. Iona, I hope you're feeling good. I can't even get over how amazing you did yesterday. I knew you were gonna do amazing because you are amazing and you're such an inspiration to me. But I just, oh my God, you blew me away. You blew me away. I think you blew everyone away. You're such a special person. Okay, and then we'll put this down. And now that we got rid of the skating rink, we also opened ourselves up to having some more design slots that we need to play with. So if anybody thinks of a design that they think would work on Elderwood, if you could share it either in the chat or in the Discord, I would be very appreciative. Okay, so that's that. Now the question is like, how do we connect that without it looking funky? Becoming Bernie was the highlight. I mean, amazing. It was so amazing. Just iconic. Welcome back, Spoo. Good to see you. What if we make the road? This flower needs to go. Sorry, flower. We love you, but you're not in the right spot. I love how when I start to do pathing, the stream just becomes me going, Are you all here for it? The brain is working. The brain is working. We also need to figure out where to put Dom. So it's not going to be Dom. It's going to be Bo. And I think Bo, I guess, is a witchy villager. Or maybe Bo would make sense like on the beach somewhere. We'll have to see. Your eyelids and chin are still green. That's hysterical, Iona. I love it. Okay, so we've got that. And then, do I want? No, I don't. Okay. So I guess that could be another like woodsy kind of spot with like just some trees and stuff. And then Moon is snoring so loud right now. It's so funny. I think I'm gonna need to terraform a little bit to make this work a little bit more. So let's build that out a little bit. I am gonna do something with the secret beach, but it's not gonna be part of the town, I don't think. So what I wanna do is like, I want this to end here so that the town can be like up above it, but I want down there to be flat ground. Mostly because we are very low, like clinically low on inclines. So originally I was thinking that I might, I know Sylvana's adorable. I might like have an incline go down to the secret beach or something, but we are just so low on inclines that like that's not a thing. Does that make it a little better? I think it does. Welcome on in, Angelica. Thank you for that follow. How are you today on this lovely Sunday? Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Okay. So my thing about rounding corners doesn't work great with the neighborhood. You have to go and do some online training for your job. Thanks so much for making my afternoon lovely and for deep and affirming chats. Take care, everyone. Pear blossoms. Enjoy the rest of your day. Lots of love to you. Oh my gosh, Angelica, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. Can we get some happy birthdays to our new friend, Angelica? Happy birthday. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Eli, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering in. How are you today? Okay. So I have a concept. I have some kind of concept. We'll see if it is a good concept. Do I want the brick? I think I want the brick to be here. No, that's not even the right brick. It's not even the right brick, Lilith. Hey, thank you for those happy birthdays. They do need to give us more more inclines, for sure. I am in desperate need. I'm in desperate need. I always say that I wish that they would like make it so that I could choose whether I needed 8 bridges, because the fact of the matter is I really don't. Like, I don't need 8 bridges. I would much rather have like a couple bridges and the rest be inclines. So I feel like they should just give you 16 things and then like let me decide what those things are. Isn't that the truth? I would love more design slots for sure. Oops, not the map. Not the map. We need, oh, these are so painfully out of order. It's just a problem at this point. And then I think I want the caps to be here. And this is just like a thing that I could put some barrels on. You know, like in cities, there's just like these like little pavement sections. Like that's what I'm thinking. And I'm thinking I'll line the edge over there with like some bushes. So like maybe some bushes here, maybe some bushes and trees here. Definitely a barrel there to hide that. I think that would make me happy. And of course, we need to carry through that stuff. But I think that would do it. Why don't we go get some bushes? I think I have some in storage. Oh, Julia, thank you for that hug. Giant hug from me to you. Squeeze yourself hard. I adore you. I think you're an incredible person. Your posts in the Discord always make me feel warm and fuzzy. And I love you very much. So big hug from me to you. And of course, a giant hug from me to everybody in the chat today, everybody listening today, everybody who is part of this community but couldn't make it. And of course, everybody who we've yet to meet. So hugs from me to all of you. Hugs from me to all of you. And Melissa, thank you for feeding the mods. Mods, what you gonna eat? What you gonna eat? Yes, and extra hugs for Julia. Let me go see if I have some bushes. I think I might actually have some down. Do I still have them down there? We'll see. Moon is snoring so loud. I wish you could hear it. He's like full comfortable right now. Like he's never been this cozy. Here's a bush we could steal. And do I have any over here? I do. Look at that. My favorite bushes too. You're gonna grab some biscuits. Yum. What kind? So I need to find a way to order bourbon creams from the UK because Sulky and I got like an addiction to them. So we are in desperate need of some bourbon creams. Let me steal a couple more of these trees. I actually want to start, you know what? I think we're actually gonna we'll grab 2 of these, but I also want to start planting a few of the like hardwood trees in anticipation of spring, because soon those will be like all beautiful and cherry blossomy, and I want to make sure I have some around. Actually, here's one. Let's take. Oops. I'm always dropping stuff. You've never had bourbon creams? So, I mean, I had never either. Jammy Dodgers are awesome too. Enjoy them, Lily. But they are just like, they're so good. So here's the thing about like what I've noticed about treats from the UK versus the US, where I live in the US. Everything in the United States is made with such a colossal amount of sugar that like UK treats like taste like they don't have as much sugar in them. And I really like that. I don't know if I can put a tree here. Probably can't. Yeah, okay. I really enjoy the way that like they taste because they don't taste overly sweet. So yeah. I want to get some, but we've found a couple websites that look promising, so we'll see. Sulky, I want some coffee. I want some coffee. I only had 1 cup so far because I was a little bit afraid of having cramps. Okay. 2 and 3 here. No. Here. Is that going to be 2 in the way? I don't know if I care. You can go like that. Yeah, I think that's okay. Here I'm gonna put a bush. I'm gonna have to go into our storage and get some pirate barrels too. Gotta have the pirate barrels. Oh my gosh, Selkie, thank you for that coffee time. Sulky, can I actually have a coffee? I have a mug in here that you could use. I would very much love a coffee. I don't know if that's rude to say or ask, but I would really love that. Hang on, that's not where I wanted it. My husband is watching the West Ham Liverpool game and they had a shot of the bubbles landing on the pitch. What a beautiful image. Oh my gosh, that sounds lovely. Bubbles are so pretty. I do have one more quote for us to meditate on. None of that is where I want it. Hang on. I think that would be 2 in the way. So I think what we'll do is we'll put the bush where it was here, and then I'll have to put something there to cover it. Because I just don't like that little lip. I don't like that little lip. No, it's not gonna hurt me. I feel okay. My cramps are like really non-existent right now. So I think I should be okay. But thank you for being the sweetest and caring about that. Kaysen, you're an inspiration. You're an inspiration. I'm so sorry that I missed that, that you said that, but you are definitely an inspiration. Thank you for hanging out and being so sweet. Okay. Well, you know what we can do? Let's go get our pirate barrels. The pirate barrels are needed. We've got a little bit of lag on the island now. means we're doing big stuff. Big stuff going on. Let's see what's in our storage that we can decorate with to sort of see this come to life. And I need to get a slingshot so that I can stop skipping all these balloons. Okay. It's so far. That's another reason that I've thought about moving my house, is that it's just like so far away from everything, but I kind of think that that makes a lot of sense. Hi, Silky. Thank you. Hello. Yes, I'm done with the tea. Silky is getting me my coffee. You just got Lily's photo. Oh my gosh, Kira. Lily is my birthday twin. Lily is my birthday twin. Was I going to keep it on the beach originally? I don't know. I think I just plopped it there. When I start in the beginning of the game, I just try to keep everything on the beach. Because it's like, it's kind of annoying to have to move everything out of the way when you're terraforming. So I just keep them on the beach. And I just ended up liking it. Hang on, let me put that away. Hi, Il. Good to see you. Good to see you. I fell asleep watching your stream last night, which I mean with a deep compliment. It was real cozy times. My house is amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. It's been really fun to build. Yui, welcome on in. Thank you for coming on in and saying hello. See, Strawberry, you got Olive's photo? That's amazing. Olive is a cutie. Olive is a real cutie. Okay, so let's see. What can we use in our town? We probably do need simple panels, but I'm not ready to go there yet. Let's get our street lamps coming. And maybe another clock. And I do want these around. I don't know why. I have a vision. Astraria, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering into the fox den. Definitely some more leaves. Maybe we could use a phone box. And just like currently grabbing 5 pirate barrels. And rocks. Oh, this might be cute somewhere too. Anything else? Anything else that we want to grab? I'm excited to build the birthday area too. We should use the golden dung beetle somewhere. That's right. I wanted to build some honey things. What do I need for that again? Oh, you know what? We'll do that in a little bit. Let's go see what we can do with what we got. You're jealous of how much space I have in my storage? I did the expansion. So I have like, my house is like completely upgraded now, including this expansion. I got prezzies. Journo Maki, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the fox den. It's so good to have you here. Julia sending me a present. And Leanne sending something. Just because I love you, Leanne, I love you. I think you might have left, but I love you, love you, love you very much. I'm so into the Valentine's cards. Customization kits. Oh my gosh, Julia. Oh my gosh, Julia and Leanne. Hearing that I needed customization kits and just sending them because they are amazing. Oh my gosh, Leanne, I didn't mean to take you out of your lurk. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you. Okay, so let's go see what we can do with what we've got. I really need, I need crickets. I'm gonna need to like time travel on Elmwood because I don't time travel on this island ever. So it's like, you know, I can't go to a spot where there's crickets. Ooh, Sulky's back with my coffee. Thank you, my love. I love you very much. But I need more like crickets and baskets. And that's something that I have to actually like go and catch. Like you can't like gift me crickets. So I need to like go to an island that's it's in a time where there are crickets and grasshoppers so that I can like put them around. It's one of my favorite things to decorate with, is like the crickets. I don't know why. I like it. I was also thinking we could put, I was toying with the idea of putting more jail bars behind Nook's cranny like this. What do you think? Like right now I only have one, so you got to kind of visualize it. But I was thinking about putting them up here, like, and then having like barrels and stuff as storage up here. What do you think of that idea? Can you visualize that while I take a sip of coffee? No, yeah, you can't you can't gift crickets. I know that you all would if you could. I know that you would. What time of year is crickets? I don't remember. It might be autumn. But I'm okay with grasshoppers too. It's just whatever, they come in that little cage. I just care about the little cage. That's cool, right? I think that I would like it. I think that I would like this. So what that means is we need to make some more jail bars. What else is new? But I think we're gonna do that. So let me move this over to where it would start. How many would fit here? I guess. I think I like it like this. So, and then down, and then we'll just put them there. I think that would be cool. So we'll do that after we put some barrels and stuff up here. Okay, so obviously a barrel needs to go here because that is a horrific pathing issue that we need to cover. Excuse me, of course there's room. There's always room for a pirate barrel. So is anybody else thinking about resetting their island soon? I'm not resetting this island. I'm resetting Elmwood as soon as it's going to be on stream. So as soon as I'm ready to do that on stream with you, we'll reset Elmwood. And I'm very excited. Brenda, no, I'm good on trees. Thank you so much, though. That's so sweet of you. I don't mind buying them and waiting for them to grow. It's okay. I like to stunt them at different sizes. See? And now you can't see that the path looks weird over there. I don't 100% know if I'll keep the rock there, though. I might put stakes instead. And then back here, we could also put some pirate barrels. I just love how rustic they look and how versatile. This has become a stream where we talk about how beautiful pirate barrels are. Is there anything more beautiful than a pirate barrel? We should put a plant here or something. I do need to incorporate flowers. I just don't know what color flowers I want to use. Maybe black ones. I think black flowers might be cute in the city area. Maybe rusty jail bars are more beautiful. You know what? Okay, so here are the 3 most beautiful items, I think, in the game. And I'm sure that some of you could guess. Number 1 is the pirate barrels. Number 2 is the rusted jail bars. Number 3, oh wait, hold on, there's 4. Dung beetles for sure is number 3, the dung beetle models. And then the 4th one is the archway, the stone archway that's mossy. Those are my 4 favorite items in the game. Without question. Without question. Okay, so we need to have space for me to walk through there because I made that so that I couldn't walk through there. So we probably can't put any more pirate barrels there. But that's okay. And then I want to maybe we'll just put a bush here for now. See what we think. Oh wait, no, we were gonna put the beehives there. Well, I'm not sure if I like that anymore, that idea. So let's just put a bush there. Yeah, I like the bush. Okay. And let's just, before I get crazy here with the decorations, let's finish the cobblestones. And what we'll do is I'm going to read you out another quote because I have one more for us today, and it's a bit of a long one, so hang with me. And while we like talk about this quote is what I'll do the horrible pathing of the cobblestones, which you know I love doing on stream so much. Okay, ready? Ready. This one is such a good one. Stop walking. This is another Brene Brown quote. This one is from Braving the Wilderness, which is a fantastic book. Stop walking through the world looking for confirmation that you don't belong. You will always find it because you've made that your mission. Stop scouring people's faces for evidence that you're not enough. You will always find it because you've made that your goal. True belonging and self-worth are not goods. We don't negotiate their value with the world. The truth about who we are lives in our hearts. Our call to courage is to protect our wild heart against constant evaluation, especially our own. No one belongs here more than you. There is so much in that quote, but that quote is everything to me. Like, as a people pleaser, as a person with like social anxieties, as somebody who has questioned what other people think about me more times than I can count, who is constantly looking for evidence that I have overstepped a boundary or upset people, this quote to me is like life-changing. You feel called out by it. Listen, we're all called out by this quote. I know this. I know you all. I know that we are all called out by this quote. That's why I picked it. Okay. But it's true, right? Like, stop looking for evidence that you are not enough, because you are enough, and you are only going to find actual belonging by being your authentic self. So you might as well just stop focusing on what other people think or might think, and just focus on how do you be yourself? How do you just be yourself? And honestly, the work of being yourself and finding out who you are is really hard, and it takes a lot of energy. So you might as well put your energy there. Instead of trying to like assess whether or not you have said the wrong thing to someone, or if that person, if the people around you actually truly like you. Like, if you are in a relationship with a friend, or anyone, a family member, and you are constantly feeling like you are not, like you don't belong and you're not valued, then that's on them. All you can do is the work of being who you are. And I promise you that if you do that work and you really focus on who you are, who you want to be, you will find your people. You will find people who love you for who you are, who appreciate you for who you are. And those people will be real, authentic people. And you will get so much more out of real relationships than you will out of relationships that are fake. And this is a guiding principle for me. It's a guiding principle. Coming into the stream at this point was exactly what I needed today. Sparksby, I'm so glad. I'm so glad you like that quote. Yes, people pleasing is, it's something I've struggled with my whole life. And I think it comes from my social anxiety. At least I'm pretty sure that that's what it comes from. And it's like, if I could just say all the right things, and make people feel like, I have this thing where I try really hard to make other people feel seen and special. And sometimes they don't deserve it. Like, not to be mean, but like, sometimes I will compliment people, and make people feel like they're doing more for me than they are, because I just like, it's a people pleasing thing. Like, it's a thing that I will do that I have to work really hard not to do. And it's a trap I fall into. And when I'm able to not do that is when my relationships really kind of thrive. could come from an abusive childhood wanting to please your parents. 100%, Brenda. Brenda's over here analyzing me. That's where it comes from. Yes, that is 100% where it comes from. But it's something that I've had to work really hard on. Work really hard on. And like finally getting to a point where I believe that I am lovable was hard. Because I was told for a very long time that there was something wrong with me. Told explicitly or told, you know, through lots of other things. And it took until adulthood for me to realize that there was not actually something wrong with me. There was something wrong with the people who were saying that to me. It's sad that it takes so long for people to be able to realize that, but it's, you know, it's true. There was nothing wrong with me. I was good. There was a lot wrong with the people around me. And I think a lot of people pleasers have similar stories. Glad to know my social degree work is worth the student loans. Of course it is, Brenda. You're such a special person. But yeah, I mean, and you can link that to Twitch as well, right? Like, I think that so many streamers, and you know what? And like people in general, there's like this, there's this whole thing with like networking now, like, and I think it's because a lot of success stories will say like, I found success through my network. And I think that there's something a little bit scary to me about the concept, because what's usually missing from explanations on networking and like descriptions of networking is like, no, there's never anything about like genuine relationships, genuine belonging, genuine efforts to get to know people as people. Like, it's more about like, here's somebody who's successful. I want to get something out of this relationship. And that's not it. It's not it. Just like streaming for money, streaming for the numbers, like you're not going to get anything out of that. It's going to be hollow. Like this whole, like, there's like a whole culture of like follow for a follow. Like all of that is just, it's not going to get you anywhere long term. Like you might find a temporary bump in success by trying to like build relationships with people who have like large followings on Twitch or on Twitter or whatever. But you're not going to get anything out of that long term. You need to work on, oops, I can't go there. What I would say put energy into, and what I always try to put energy into, is like just forming genuine relationships and friendships with people who mean something to me. I have no interest in like forming bonds for the sake of growing in numbers. And it's one of the reasons I'm very careful with who I will promote on this channel. Like if I'm promoting someone on this channel, especially if I'm being ooey gooey about them, it's because I believe in them and I find them to be genuine. And I think you know, there's just a lot of pressure out there to build relationships that you can get something out of. And I think it's a big misconception. And I think it's going to make for a whole bunch of folks who don't feel belonging. Because if we're all trying to find relationships to get something out of it that is not belonging, you're not going to be happy. You're just not, like, because you're not going to get belonging out of that relationship. It doesn't matter how many times that streamer raids you, or how many followers you get out of that relationship. You're never going to feel like you belong. You're always going to feel less than, because it's not rooted in genuine friendship and connection. So, I think, you know, and it all comes back to knowing yourself and respecting yourself enough to grow slowly. to grow slowly. There is no rush for growth, whether it's on Twitch, whether it's on social media, whether it's in general. There is no rush for you to suddenly have, 4,000 followers. You've got to do it. You've got to do it slowly so that you find your real people. Or at least that's what I try to do. And I make mistakes. And my people pleaser makes me make mistakes. I've made multiple friendships that I thought were real. So I'm always seeking the real, right? And it's really hard because you never know who else is out there seeking the real. And I've made plenty of friendships where it wasn't real, and it was sad to find out. It was sad to find out. It was heartbreaking to find out, but you notice it slowly. And that's okay. Making mistakes like that it just means you need to course correct. And if you are true to yourself and who you are and what you want, that the relationships will weed themselves out. I'm sorry that I'm breaking you, Leanne. That's never my intention. That's never my intention. The concept of networking and streaming has actually been a roadblock. I tend to focus on why am I struggling to make connections as a streamer, or I'm not good enough to collaborate, instead of what's important. Creating a space where people feel welcome, safe is way more important. 100% Selkie, 100%. I think, and what do I want to say? I think networking is important, but I think that far more important is your relationship with your community. Like you said, networking, like the connections I've made with other streamers have been really meaningful to me, and they have made me feel less alone as a content creator. And for me, collaboration is key always. So I really do believe in networking. I really do. It's got to be rooted in realness. It's not, like I would never want one of my streamer friends to think that our relationship is not going to be okay if they don't raid me, like it's not about that. Like, I don't care if I get shouted out when I enter your stream. I'm not there for me to grow. I'm there to watch you thrive. I'm there to watch you grow. I'm there to listen to what you have to say and bond with you as a person. I'm not there for a shout out ever. I'm not there to get viewers. And I think that there's a lot of misconception in that. Like there's a real, and I think it's innocent. I think we've all just been sort of told that networking is so important that we need to be doing it, but none of us are ever taught how to do it and how to do it in a way that will actually bring us anything, like any kind of happiness. And I really, it's just like everything else. It's got to be rooted in something real. If it's not rooted in something real, but all parties are going to be miserable. And if someone is making you feel inferior to them because of numbers, like if there is a streamer out there who you are trying to build a friendship with and they have a lot more numbers than you, a lot more viewers, a bigger community, whatever, more Twitter followers, more Instagram followers, more pull in general, and they make you feel small for that, they make you feel less than for that, that's not gonna be right. That's not gonna be a good relationship for you. It is like, it is a mark of a real person that their numbers do not define how they act as a person. People we talk about all the time, right? Kay, Ryan, they act as if they are small streamers. And I know they will continue to act as if they are small streamers when they have thousands of people watching them. They would never make me feel less than for streaming for only 2 months or for having fewer numbers. And those are the kinds of people I seek out. I would never try to build a relationship with somebody where they would make me feel like I have something to gain from them because they have larger numbers, if that makes sense. Oh yeah, Brenda, of course Blaine is in that. Of course Blaine is in that. Blaine comes into the chat a lot, and every time he does, I tell him that that he's one of the good ones. He is one of the good ones. I think it, you know, it's just, I think it's, I mean, listen, it's easy. It's easy to get cocky, right? Like if you're doing well, it's easy to feel like you are exceptional and that you have something to offer people. I think that was why I was so hesitant to start the Streamer's Den, is like, I'm so like, I would never want people to think that like what I'm talking about is like me knowing all the answers and bequeathing them to you. And that's the teacher in me, right? Like I always tell my students, like, I'm not here to teach you anything. We're here to learn from each other. And that's and Selkie is the same way. Selkie's a teacher. She and I have very similar philosophies. We have conversations about this stuff all the time. And our philosophy is not, here, we have all the answers, let's bequeath it. Our philosophy is, here, this is an interest of ours, let's start a conversation. Let's start a conversation about the fact that this is a problem in the streaming community right now, and how can we fix it? How can we, as a new, like, generation, for lack of a better word, of streamers, make this a safer space for new streamers, and make it a safer space for marginalized communities, and make it just an all-around more positive and engaging place to be. And, you know, like we said yesterday, that means holding each other accountable, for sure. Darth Mama, subscribing for a second month. Thank you so much for that, Darth. All the love in the world to you. Thank you again for that sub. I wake up on a Sunday morning and join in the stream to some big brain mindfulness. I so appreciate it here. Darth Mama, we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you so much for hanging out. All the love, tremendous love. Let me catch up. For real, if you oh yes, Blaine. These talks warm my heart. I love hearing everyone's thoughts. It's so wonderful. The world needs more teachers like you two. Oh my gosh, you all are just, you're too sweet. But like I say always, you bring yourselves to the conversation. I would just be sitting here preaching if it wasn't for us having a back and forth conversation. You're giving me so much more motivation to start streaming. I've noticed how much it improves my mental health by allowing me to feel connected. I want more people to start streaming. But I want them to do it for the right reasons. I want more people to feel the courage to start streaming with no regard for numbers or success, but to do it because they want to put something good in the world. Because they want to talk with whoever it is that shows up and make them feel good and make them leave with a thought in their mind that maybe they wouldn't have before. Because I truly believe that every single person out there who is willing to do the work of looking inward and thinking about who they are as people, I truly believe that every single person like that has something to offer. And Twitch is a really cool place where you can, for not a lot of money, you don't need to have a wild setup. You can, for not a lot of money, sit down and have other people see who you are as a person and form bonds over that. And I think that there's something really uniquely special about that, and more people should stream. And I love to see people starting to stream. What I don't love is seeing people start to stream and get discouraged because their numbers are low, and then start tying that to their self-worth. That I don't like to see. And I would love to see less of that. And I think that there's just like a really, there's just a real deep misconception about numbers and what they mean on Twitch. And Twitch it themselves perpetuate that by giving, you know, smaller stream, like they make partners such a big thing, which I get. Like I get why they do it, but they make it such a big thing, and it's just not. This is the TED Talk I needed today, Summer. Listen, if I was gonna ever do a TED Talk, it would be with Brene Brown. So like we could just make that happen. Thank you for the beautiful words. I will leave the streaming. Oh, and Mrs. Plant, enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day. Have a good day. Haley, welcome on in. Hallie, welcome on in. Thank you for that follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It's so good to see you. We need more streamers, 100%. And you can get so much out of it. Not only can you give other people your light and your realness, but other people, like you can learn from other people. You can challenge yourself in ways that you maybe didn't think was possible. There's so much you can get out of it. There's so much you can get out of it. Manifest. Thank you, Julia. Thank you, Julia. Not me in literally in tears. Oh my gosh, Anusha. I hope they're happy tears. I hope they're happy tears. Okay, let's put a pirate barrel here. Whoops. Nothing if not on brand. Yes, my boyfriend and I have been talking about starting to stream. I love playing games and connecting with others and making more friends. Good, Paige, good. Do it. Just turn off the viewer count. Turn off the viewer count. And focus on building genuine relationships, and you will be good. You will be good. And I would love to see it. I would love to see it. Hi, Pika. Welcome on in. Twitch and other platforms push the numbers thing because they're the ones who benefit from it. 100%. Who is benefiting from the numbers thing? It is Amazon. Amazon, not us. Not us. I have a quick question about my island. I'm making a tiny village with fire. Ooh, that's cool. That sounds awesome. I'm sure it's very cool. Okay, what I want to do is get some sideways pirate barrels. And a couple more, like, and I want to make those, hang on, let's put the DIY bench down so that we can have enough space to get that. And let's go this way so we can throw out these flowers. Pika, thank you for the follow, my friend. Thank you so much. Half an hour of beautiful real talk. Also, Lilith, more pirate barrels. Listen, Dorkbot, this is me, okay? We'll have some deep conversations, but we'll also be like giddy about things like pirate barrels and Animal Crossing. So, oh gosh. Such a cute game. I feel like within the last year, I've realized how much social life or lack thereof affects my mental health. Making connections and building relationships with people is something I would like to do more of. It's something that's been making me consider streaming. Darth Mama, I love that. I love that so much. Meg, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow. So, you know, I used to really struggle with relationships, and particularly caring, like, this is gonna sound terrible, but like deeply caring about other people. I used to, like, you know, and I think it comes from my childhood and stuff, I would just protect myself a lot. But I also think that, like, once I started making sure that I was being my authentic self with the people around me and seeing who stuck around for that, all of a sudden my relationships changed, and the people who are around me now are like the real deal. They are the real deal. And I love them all the more because of that. You know, I think your relationships improve when you start to improve as a person. So yeah. No jokes aside, I love your stream, and it gives me big tempted to try streaming as well. Dorkbot, I love that. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love having you all here. You have no idea. You have no idea. Yes, Brenda, anxiety has definitely increased for a lot of people. And I you know, I think some of it too has to do with our routines just being thrown out the window completely. And having to adjust and make new ones. Can we get exclamation streamers den in the chat? If you like these kinds of conversations that we've been having today about streaming, just know that I've been writing, Silky and I have been writing script after script of this same stuff, and we have lots coming in that space. And I think whether you're thinking about streaming, whether you've been streaming for a long time, whether you're just a viewer who wants to like hear some more of this kind of stuff, check us out. Check us out. I'm really excited about it. And I'm super excited to be just like working with Sulky on stuff. I love working with Sulky. I don't have any sideways pirate barrels. Who knew? I need to go to a treasure island or something. Okay, so if we don't have that, that's okay. We can improvise. So I need iron to make some more jail bars. And I already have these, which I'm just going to put one away. Kelly, hi Kelly. Speaking of genuine friendships, my dear friend Kelly is in the chat. Hello. Just to say a well done on what was raised and how amazing it is what you've done, Lilith and Sulky and everyone else. For KK charity, I know it's amazing, but I need you all to know that that was 100% Sulky. Sulky did all of the organizing for that. She's an incredible person, and I'm so proud of KK Charity. I'm so proud of KK Charity. I'm so honored to have been a part of it. I'm so inspired by Sulky putting all of that together, and I'm so inspired by all the creators who just did an amazing job. Just an amazing job. I can't believe we raised so much money. I literally cannot. That's like, you know, it's like almost $8,000 more than that charity wouldn't have had without our communities. It's wild. Good luck on your hunt, Just Allie. Good luck on your hunt. Nothing like a good villager hunt. I'm hoping we get to do one again soon. Okay, I guess that's all we've got for now. Oh, hang on. I'm stupid. I should have I should have taken some more crafting materials. Let's grab. Let me take a sip of coffee. Oh, I didn't mean it literally. I'm sorry. I know I'm not stupid. Can always count on Selkie for the spritz though. She's quick with that. She's quick with the spray bottle. Hello? Do I not have? Oh, okay. I said hello. That's good. Okay. Back to the area. Parker the G, welcome on in. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It is so lovely to have you here. I think Genji is really saying, like, I like this spot. I'd like to switch houses. He's very into it. Harv likes the new island. Ugh, it's too big for us to cross. Oh my gosh. Oh no, I don't have a net. I'm sorry, little buddy. Let's walk around so that he doesn't get scared. Just Allie, thank you for the follow, my friend. Thank you for wandering in. Again, good luck on your hunt. Double proficient in the spritz. Oh my gosh, the controller's really freaking out. Hello? This is a new one. Hello? I've never had this before. Controller said no. Controller said no. Hang on. Let me put it on the Switch again and see if that fixes it. It's time for me to get a pro controller. I think this is the word. This is the message. Still saying no. It is still saying 100% no. Interesting. Well, you know what? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign. The left one just says no. Hang on. Yeah, controller said no. It's okay. I was gonna wrap up in 10 minutes anyway. So what we'll do is we'll just we'll chat for a second, and then we will send folks on a raid. We will send folks on a raid. But anyway, I want to say, first of all, Moon is still full circle, full moon circle over there. Thank you, Dan. This keyboard was a Christmas present from Sulky, who I adore. And actually, can we get the Sulky command in the chat? Sulky's going to be live at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you like this room and you'd like to see more of it, and you liked the chats we had today, you'll love Sulky. You'll love Sulky. She's amazing. She's my girlfriend. She's the love of my life. She's an incredible streamer, an incredible person. Very genuine, if I do say so myself. Then go hang out with us at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm excited. But for now, I think I'd like to send you all on a raid. I'd love to send you all on a raid. I'm seeing that. Hang on, sorry if you hear some background noise. I'm seeing that. You know what? There's somebody I'd like to raid. I've never raided them before. But I would like to raid them because they are somebody that I've been watching for quite a while now. I think it's been like 3 or 4 months, and they give me really good, warm, cozy vibes. And they are they're live usually in the early morning for me. And I know a lot of you are interested in that. So I'd like to raid this person. If we could send this person lots of love. They're actually playing Stardew right now, but if you could send some really warm Fox Den love, I would appreciate that. Thank you for the warm and cozy chats today. Thank you for bringing your whole selves to the chat today. Just lots of love for you. Endless love, really. So thank you for being here. I will see you on Thursday for my birthday. 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for my birthday. I cannot wait. Love you.